And as my mum said, it was this or therapy. So here we are. In the next 5 minutes, you'll all understand why I need it. Because today, we are talking about the times I've nearly died. That's right, times. There are 3 of the bastards. And only 1 was attempted murder. I consider that quite lucky. No, yeah, the first time I died, I was born. You know, that didn't exactly go well to me. I was thrust into the world wildly unprepared. My joints were fucked, my body was weak, and my lungs just didn't fucking work, but who's ever needed those anyway? And the doctors, they gave me quite a range of treatments. You know, steroids, physio. Most people, they come out the closet. I came out of a fucking iron lung. And they did actually manage to pull me through in the end, those fucking bastards. And here I am. So I get about a month and a half between deaths. The next time, my mum was forced to leave me and my dad alone. And first of all, Mum, you're not supposed to leave 2 children unattended for that long. I don't care if your waters are breaking, you should be more careful with them in the first place. That's what she told me when I broke the glass. So, you know, she's in hospital, we're both unsupervised around the house, and this is the time the roof takes to collapse. Over me. So it turns out, a leaking water main and electrical wiring, they get on like a house on fire. That is to say, the house was on fire. And what does my dad do? Well, he makes the only sensible decision he's actually ever made in his life. Did he, you know, call for help? No, didn't schedule repairs. Did he take us away from the house? Wait for the help to arrive? No. He called my grandma to do everything for him. But at least when she arrived, there was actually a responsible adult somewhere in the vicinity. Yeah, and I lived to die another day. And that day came about 15 years later with my next jarring reminder of mortality. Oddly enough, involving my dad again. Beginning to see a pattern here. So, you know, he decides, like the weapons-grade dumbass he is, that we were going rock climbing in Cornwall in the fucking winter of all times. So, we get to the cliff, and, you know, it doesn't look too hard. There are plenty of, you know, gripping places, you know, all that. The thing is, we're attached by our harnesses. Like, if one of us falls, the other is following. That wasn't a suicide pact I remembered signing. But, you know, we start climbing. And we get to the middle. And it starts getting a bit more complicated, mainly there are less handholds and I can't feel mine anymore. And, you know, looking down, you get that sort of feeling, you know, and, you know, you might miss the occasional foot or whatever. But, you know, do we turn back? Nah, we press on. Because if we fall from here, we'll break a leg, we'll be in agony. We fall from up there, instant. So, we get to the top, and the rock, it goes smooth. To climb it, you need to push just hard enough so that you get the friction, but not too hard that you end up pushing yourself off. Have you ever seen a lizard sprint? It's exactly like that, like windmill, fully palm out, as much surface area as possible, which actually works really well for slowing your fall. But that aside, you know, we get to the top, and he looks back at me and he says, you know, I'm really glad you made that last bit. I wasn't going to catch you. Like, thanks. But no, yeah, it's, I would like to thank my mum, obviously, for allowing me to be here. And, you know, supporting me through these 8 weeks. I would also like to thank my dad for giving me all the material I could ever need.